This video is going to be a quick update on my recent music production PC build. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I've been getting a lot of comments and questions about my PC build on the video I posted a few months ago. Well, now I've had the PC for a few months, so I'm gonna give you an update on how well it's been working or how well it has not been working. And before we get into this quick recap video, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. Down below in the description, there are links to my music, links to the gear I use in the studio. So if there's anything you like or you wanna purchase, if you use those links, that help support the channel, including I think every single part I use in my computer build. And I've actually seen a few of you out there purchase the exact same build I have, so I'd love to hear in the comments below how it's been working for you and if you're in love with it or if you absolutely hate it. All right, so let's just cut right to the chase in this video. My PC still is absolutely fantastic. If you watched the previous video, I mentioned multiple times I've not built a PC from scratch in a long time. I did a lot of research as to what I wanted, the money I wanted to spend and everything. And I feel like I truly hit it out of the ballpark. So patting myself on the back for that. Now granted, that could change at any time if the computer starts to fail or anything like that. But so far, I am so pleased with the performance of it. So the things I use it for daily are music production. I spend anywhere from 8 hours to 12 hours working on music or having Cubase open or something that comes, something in the realm of music production. So it is my absolute workhorse every day, in and out. Another thing I use it for is making these videos. I actually edit quite a bit of video on this computer as well. And that's where having the 1660 GPU comes in handy when it comes to rendering or working with effects inside of Premiere. So it is not a lightly used PC. It is used hard every single day. And it is yet to skip a beat. And I talk about the performance of it. The performance that I'm getting out of it while using Cubase and music production has honestly blown my mind. And I know a lot of you are here maybe for this reason to figure out how well it actually works with music production. Well, I have an example for you. I'm now gonna share with you a screen record of one of the bigger projects I've done in the last year or so. This is from my band, Pretending We're Just Like Them. What we decided to do is to make the whole album in one project, front to back, and have all of the changes inside of this project. Well, this was initially started on my old computer, which was a 6700 i7. I think it had 32 gigs of RAM. It was just a little bit older. Rewind 10 years ago, super solid computer, but at the time it was outdated. So when we were finishing this project, I would have to go in and I would have to bypass inserts, do certain things like that to get through this project. And as you can see, it's a big project. There's approximately 100 active tracks or so, give or take, that this project uses. And I have quite a bit of automation on it. In fact, if you see on my mix screen, anything that has the highlighted R in green underneath that has some sort of automation to it, either volume, filters, EQs, effects, all kinds of things like that. So a lot of things going on in this project. Well, my old PC, I would have to run my buffer speed at a very high latency, basically, is a way to describe. So that way the PC and the CPU could actually kind of work with the project. With this new PC, I'm running my buffer speed at a very low latency. So I'm running it at 192, which is fantastic because I can directly monitor anything I'm putting into Cubase or the project without having any type of latency. Or I should say noticeable latency. There is a latency, but you do not notice when recording. So as you could see on the audio performance meter, this project while being played is not struggling at all. Again, 100 track, automated. You can see all the plugins that I'm using, a lot of things going on, and this computer just doesn't have an issue with it at all. And I'm using some pretty intensive things. This performance from this project right here, it makes me fall in love with this PC build. A lot of the time I'm not working on a project that is 30 minutes long and 100 tracks. That is probably near the top of what I need to work with when it comes to music production or producing or things like that. So the fact that this computer can handle it this well and see how little it's actually pushing the PC and the CPU, it's absolutely amazing. And again, I'm running at a buffer speed that actually taxes the PC, or excuse me, the CPU even more. So if I were to work on a 500 track project with even more plugins, things like that, when it comes to mixing, I could always change my buffer speed and take some of the load off of my CPU. But as of now, I have not needed to make any adjustments to my buffer size or anything like that. I can work with little to no latency. And like I said, the latency that I do have is inaudible. I direct monitor my guitar tracks, bass tracks, vocal tracks, everything, because this PC can handle it. So that is the update on my PC as it's been working for me in the realm of music production. It is a fantastic build. I've had great luck with it. The only thing I've noticed is it just runs hot, but if you've done your research, the 13th generation i7s run a little hot. So, but it hasn't caused any issues. I monitor it with some software I have, and it's always stayed within that safe range. It's never gone berserk or anything like that. And I'll have it on for hours and hours and hours in Cubase, and it's been a dream. It's been perfect. It's been absolutely amazing. Now, of course, I'm saying all this. Next week, it'll crash and burn or brick or something like that. I don't think that's actually gonna happen, but you never know with electronics. Things can go haywire any moment, but I'm confident this PC is gonna last me for many, many, many years. So 2 thumbs up for this build. Again, all of the parts I use are listed in the description below if you're curious about building it, or maybe just grabbing some of the parts I used to finish off your build or the research you've done. So all of that is listed below. If you have any questions about this build, please comment below. I'll do my best to answer them in a timely manner. Until next time, the next video, thanks for watching, and see you later.